to give people tiny pieces of me, 10
Yeah.
minutes of me instead of 45 minutes of Donnell, which sometimes can turn people off. They're not ready. So the Patreon studio, in
I
my
just have a
opinion,
question. I want to give a friend like a month pass, and
uh-huh.
I'm just wondering what you think is the best idea. Like if I should do like a month to the studio or a month to the online or a month to the Patreon. Like, what do you think for somebody who was active but it hasn't really been? What will be the best bang for buck and try to draw him in for more?
Okay, two things, two options
Yeah.
for you to consider, okay?
Yeah.
One, it'd be nice if he could get to these live classes, but these live classes are very hard for people to accept, right? Right off the bat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I created the Patreon app was ready. So the Patreon studio, in my opinion, especially
Uh-huh.
if you did the tier 2, because I'm now introducing mobility,
Go.
ideally, if he could do one 10-minute workout a day for 30 days, he
Yeah.
would get to know me, he would get to know the movement, and then then he'd be ready to take an online program,
Yeah. Okay.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would
Yeah.
say tier 1 or tier 2 for the Patreon.
Okay.
Don't you think,
Yeah.
Deb? Do you think that would be the good?
Yeah, I mean that's how Bob got into live classes was through the Patreon app. I just had him following me on Patreon, and then I was like, oh, you're ready for live classes now because you have somewhat. Oh,